When you're a chef in general, you're trained to the 101s. Cook what's in your backyard, stay close to home, befriend your farmer, da 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 da. Well, when you're in New York City, how the hell do you do that?
Right.
You got to go to the green market.
Right.
So we come here for it's almost soul cleansing. It's inspiring, and it makes us really feel like this is what we're born to do.
Hi, I'm Hannah Howard for NewYorkNatives, and we're going to take a look in Chalk Point Kitchen in SoHo, where we have some really delicious farm-to-table food with a focus on veggies from Chef Joe Isidori and owner Matt Levine. So how'd you get here? What's the birth story?
How did we get here?
The baby story.
I took a bus.
Yeah, I live down the block.
Oh, lucky you.
So, no, we opened up about 3.5, 4 months ago. I met Chef Joe about, what, like 4 months before that? 5 months before that?
Yeah, something along that.
And we just wanted to kind of create a locally sourced, kind of a New York vibe, atmosphere, but then also focus on what the city has to offer.
We're two kids from New York. Right, and I'm a third-generation New York City chef, and my grandmother and my father taught me how to cook in New York City. So when we started thinking about what we wanted to do and how could we really relate to people, well, let's shop the markets of New York City and bring what New York City has to offer to the table and keep it really, really neighborhood that way.
I felt like we got to eat here and that it was so New York, the way all these abundance of beautiful plates came out and everyone just kind of dug in, very in tune with how people want to eat these days, which is casual and friendly and exuberant. How did you decide to do that as a style and not a more traditional, like, fine dining, or these are your courses? I don't want this to be the temple of the chef. When you start to pour down on the food in the kitchen, that comes out in the food and people feel tight in the dining room. When you're loose and casual and cooking with a lot of bold flavor and style, that comes out in the food. And that was really the mentality behind the menu. So what is the love? What do you love about it? I don't know anything else. Yeah. So this is all I've done my whole life. So I'll let him answer that.
Yeah, you know? I mean, I think it's a when you see like Chef Joe come in with like just a big tuna, you know, and you see Chef Freddie coming in with like passion for the vegetables, the fruits. I mean, that passion, you can't help but have passion for food. And then you see when the customers are eating their food, like cutting their pork chop, bobbing their head and just smiling. I mean, that's kind of, it's rewarding. It's totally satisfying. Yeah, it is, yeah. And I think that passion comes across and that the guests who come in here can totally feel it.
No, I just hope they understand, you know, how, you know, great food or great product can be prepared and translate to a plate, and what it makes you feel when you eat it. You know, some people don't get it, they just kind of eat to eat, and some people really enjoy the flavors and the effort that went into it. But at the end of the day, I want them to feel as if they experience Chalk Point Kitchen the way it's supposed to be, and it's a cool, fun restaurant with great food that's on the plate.
How do you make sure that, you know, a year later you guys are still packed and you're not a flash in the pan?
Quality.
Pun intended.
Quality, quality, quality. Be consistent, ever changing. Make sure when people come here every time they get the same, if not better, experience. What surprised me the most is every day I read the comment cards and it asks how many times you've been here, and I see 4, 5, 6, and 7 times, and we're 4 months old.
I think the customers, you know, really do see the freshness in what we're serving and how we're serving. We got a fresh staff too.
Awesome. Fresh staff is important.
Fresh staff, fresh food.
There you go.
Yeah.